So I had this creepy dream about 2 or 4 days ago. And to put it simply, it was basically a dream that was more real than life. We have our five senses in this life: sight, hearing, touch, smell, taste. And in the dream, it was basically those senses tenfold. It's just it was very, very surreal what I was experiencing in the dream. So in the dream, I was in the kitchen, and all of a sudden, my sisters were in the bathroom, and they were asking me to hurry up and go inside. And I was asking what for, and I turned around, and behind me there was these zombies that were chasing me. And these zombies, they looked like the ones we see on TV, but they were very gory to look at. Some of them didn't have eyes. Some of them were just, they had eyes, but they were kind of hanging on to their face. So I quickly ran to the bathroom. And in the bathroom, we have a standing shower, not a bathtub. I go inside, and then I try to shut the door, and I tell one of my sisters to stay and to the other one to go ahead. And I'm holding off the zombies. I lock the door, but of course in the dream, logic doesn't make sense. So the zombies, even with the lock, they still manage to get their hands through. And I'm trying to just close it with their hands through the door, right? And then I turn around and my sisters are gone. I managed to close the door. The zombies are not there anymore, thankfully. And then there's a rope inside the standing shower, and above it is like a tunnel, like a huge tunnel that goes on for miles. And it's all dark, and I'm like, okay. I start climbing the rope inside the shower upward. And I said, as soon as I start going in the middle of the tunnel starts transforming into these kind of like veins you see in arteries, like pulsing. The veins were pulsing, and it was weird. It was kind of like if I was inside like a stomach or a fleshy body. It was very weird. And then as I'm climbing the rope and I stop, and all of a sudden a kind of like an elevator door opens, but the elevator door is wide. It's not like this, just kind of like this small door. It's like wide, like the size of like a, I don't know, the size of a huge gate. And so the elevator gate opens, and inside is and a hotel hallway that's dark, and there's like a white light bulb that's kind of flickering, and there's a zombie kind of just walking around. It doesn't notice me, and I'm just sitting there midair, or kind of holding on with the rope midair, and I'm kind of figuring, do I enter here? Do I jump and enter into this hotel hallway, or do I keep climbing up where there's just darkness up in the shower? You can't really see anything. And in that time, I wake up. So it was just a really odd dream where I kind of thought to myself, sometimes these dreams are interesting. I do watch horror movies time to time, but they usually don't correlate to what I'm dreaming. If I watch a movie that's kind of like, I don't know, it's based on, let's see, because the last movie I watched was Shudder. It's a 2008 movie on supernatural. And then I dream about zombies. It doesn't really correlate to it. And the most surprising thing about the whole thing is that it's not just a dream where it's just visuals or it's just imagery, it's like kind of like I'm in there. It's like surreal to the point where I can feel everything. I can feel like the zombies touching me while I'm trying to close the door. I can feel the rope. I can feel the veins, their pulse while I was climbing up top. It was really, really surreal. And sometimes when I dream these dreams, I fear sometimes I won't wake up, you know? So, yeah. All right, guys. Peace.